Hi, everybody. Jeremy Young, pleasure to be here. As mentioned, been in the channel for quite some time, and I just love being at these exchange events with you all. Before I dive in and you guys get pulled into your phones or your laptops, I want to talk about one big thing. And if you're gonna do that for me, that is Huntress provides free for internal use licenses to our MSPs. So if you have your team sign up, go to that link or go to that QR code and deploy our licenses internally, then feel free to multitask during the rest of this presentation. What are the biggest challenges since 2019? I get asked that a lot. Or what are the biggest changes, excuse me? Well, a ton of people. Like, it takes a much bigger room to fit 600 than 19, right? And so many tools. Now I have, when we first started, I had G Suite, I had Slack, HubSpot, and the product. Now we have over 50 tools in my SSO, and that's just scratching the surface. And with more money comes more problems. At $309 million total raised, and $1.5 billion north of that for evaluation, bigger results means bigger goals, which requires hyper scaling in order to achieve them, which brings on new puzzles to solve. While many things have changed, the people, the culture, the community-first approach has remained the same. Our founders are still here. They're still obsessed with the product, obsessed with making our partners the heroes, and at the end of the day, obsessed with effing up hackers. Now we've grown into a platform with 4 products so far, all good enough to be purchased standalone in their own right, all managed by our team of 24/7 security experts. Speaking of security experts, one thing that has remained the same the entire time at Huntress is how badass our SOC team is. That includes threat researchers, incident detection engineers, threat hunters, SOC analysts. Here are some myths that I had been hearing since around January. I looked at Huntress in 2021, didn't understand what it did. I already have an AV, I don't get it. Well, we heard you back in the day. We added both management for Defender for Antivirus, Defender for Business, and Defender for Endpoint, and we added our own EDR functionality with the Huntress SOC there to contain threats, remediate on your behalf, and provide guidance for cleanup, all included. For the price point and the built-in MSP functionality, there is not another EDR that's better security value out there, period. At some point, all preventative measures will fail. The value of Huntress is post-prevention, detection, and response. Looking at EDR reports from 2024, less than 7% came from Defender. The other 93 came from the Huntress tech stack. No matter the preventative tools in place, we detect and respond to the attacks that get through. That's the value of Huntress. Lots of people do detection and response. So what makes Huntress different? The majority of security tools out there, the majority of security companies that you'll talk to at conferences like this, they stumbled upon you. They make you do all the work, that you have to bring the expertise. They expect you to pay enterprise prices to get buried under a mountain of alerts. We've built our solutions specifically for organizations like yours. We spend every minute of every day, literally 24/7, 365, stopping threats on your behalf. Proof. Huntress screens out 95% of initial findings as noise and false positives, only alerting teams like yours to the 5% that are validated threats. When selling security tools to companies without full security teams, the security has to be baked in, not bolted on. Meaning we don't just sell the tech, we don't just sell the service, they are together, always. Others usually do one or the other or bolt on the service because their tech is too hard to use. Because we use the tools that we build ourselves, everything has a purpose. And that purpose is to detect tradecraft and wreck hackers. My 2 cents, take it for what it's worth. Remember that book, He's Just Not That Into You? Stop trying to date vendors that aren't that into you. Getting into bed with a big name, just because of the name, it's not gonna grow your EBITDA. Marry the vendors who are big enough that they won't get bought out tomorrow, they are multi-channel but MSP first, and whose mission aligns with your mission, and whose financial backer's mission aligns with both of your missions. There are so many companies in the channel that say they want your business, but there are very rarely those who are willing to understand your business and align their business models and resources to support it. So why choose Huntress? Because Huntress loves MSPs. We know the global economy would collapse tomorrow without all of you doing what you do. Through trial and error, I can personally, honestly say that there's not another security company on the planet that cares more about protecting you and your clients than Huntress. And unlike everybody else, you don't have to take my word for it. Please scan this QR code. Start using the full platform today for free to enable a more secure and scalable tomorrow. We're at booth 400. Come by, get a t-shirt, talk. We love to see you. Thank you guys very much for the time.